Hi, I'm Ged Merino. I'm a Queens-based artist. I'm originally from the Philippines. Welcome to Bliss and Bliss Studio. This is my art space. My mom and dad, in a way, inspired me in different ways to become an artist. My dad, because he was such a great storyteller, it inspired or it triggered my imagination. My mom, on the other hand, started taking me to art classes when I was 4 years old. I think I started to get really serious about the arts when I met my would-be mentor back then, Manuel Rodriguez Jr. He was a printmaker. I eventually apprenticed with him. I learned to do printmaking. I came to New York in 1987. My intention was to be here only for a year. But midway through the year, I met a gallerist from Chicago through an art competition, and I won the competition, so she represented me in Chicago. I did my art for a long time, but at that time it still wasn't enough, so I had to work, get a 9-to-5 job. I worked at this wonderful museum, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and I ended up staying for 19.5 years. And I recently started thinking about my art career again, because during the time when I was working, I sort of started veering away from my art career. But sometime around 2006 or 2007, my gallery started selling some of my new paintings, and I got excited. I talked about this with my wife, and I decided to quit my job and to focus again on my career. I opened this art space as a venue, and I met a lot of artists and networked with them, and at the same time doing my art. I launched this space in 2011. So we invited some filmmakers, Lavias, writers, Jessica Hagedorn and other artists for a month-long gathering. And so we did this whole long festival, and that's our official launch. So we've been doing monthly exhibits. We're very cross-cultural. We're open to the interaction, the community. We love the exchange of ideas. So we meet a lot of different artists from Peru, Argentina. We do a lot of visiting artist series also. Now, we started with the community. In 2013, I met this gallerist in Manila who owned the Drawing Room, is the name of the gallery. It's a really good gallery. I've always wanted to be part of that gallery. And so I sent in a proposal, and in 2014, he exhibited me. He gave me my first show back there. So he asked me if I would be interested in participating at the Beijing Art Fair in October. So of course I grabbed the opportunity. I was really excited. So he took me to Beijing, and it turned out to be one of the most selfie booths. Actually, everybody came in. I had soldiers and kids coming and posing with my soft sculptures, my mannequins, and everybody walking in. It was just a fun experience to see how people enjoyed my works. It was very positive. I'm really thrilled that I got to experience that. Found Rebound, about last April or about February, March, I got this email from a group down at the Lower East Side, Fab New York, and they were inviting me to do they're big on repurposing, recycling. And I thought about it, and I said, I sent in a proposal. I said, well, why don't we ask the participants to bring in wearable shoes, whether it's new or old, to bring them in pairs, and we collect a lot of scrap fabrics. I'll show them what I do, but they can do whatever they want to do. So this is sort of what the participants did. They did their own binding. This is, of course, in pairs. So that's sort of my project. It's called Found Rebound, and the idea is, my goal is to collect 1,000 pair of shoes to be part of my exhibit. After the exhibit, we unbind the shoes, and they get donated to typhoon victims. My alumni from the Union High School of Manila, batch 76, and I want to say that, is doing their grand reunion, Ruby 16. And they're dedicating a portion of their 3-day reunion to bringing in shoes and binding them. So I thought that was fantastic. Barnaby's a basset hound, and he actually is on page. I would say for the most part, I'm really just working here. I love listening to music, so that's what I do. But while working, but that's pretty much really it. I didn't want to change the name Bliss. I like the name Bliss, so I called it Bliss and Bliss Studio. We're actually switching over to Bliss and Bliss Art Projects. Bliss and Bliss Studio is my personal project, but what I do with the community, with the exhibits, and we're renaming it or moving it to the name Bliss and rebranding it to the name Bliss and Bliss Art Projects. I think inspiration comes out from doing it, from productivity, from discovery. So for people who sit down and wait and say, I'm gonna do my painting when I'm inspired, when it comes to me, it may never come. So you just have to keep doing it every day, and that's how you discover, and that's how you get inspired. This one I love. There's another one here, but I'm just so inspired by what people can do.